Hi guys, welcome back. So if you didn't know, once a week I train my lower body with more emphasis on the quads and hamstrings, which is what you're going to be seeing today. And then I have other days of the week where I do glute focused workouts that is just solely isolating my glutes as much as possible. So you won't be seeing a lot of glute work today, but obviously training your lower body is going to incorporate your glutes one way or another. But I just wanted to point that out since you will be seeing more so quad and hamstring isolated movements and exercises in this workout routine. So starting off with barbell squats, I do 4 sets of 10 reps. I like to try to keep the rest as minimal as possible. Since I am on a cut, I'm not really focusing on lifting super heavy, and instead I just like to pick one challenging weight that is very challenging for all 10 reps for all 4 sets. Just keep my form as best as possible and just get through the sets. And I do just want to add that I do like to squat barefoot. That's just what works best for me personally. You just want to make sure if you're going to squat, especially if you're going to squat super heavy, that you are in a flat-footed shoe, which is why most people wear Converses when they squat. I just personally think Converses are the most uncomfortable shoe in the world, and I'm not a fan of them. So that is why I don't wear them. Moving into the second exercise is going to be a superset, and it is a little bit crazy, so just bear with me. It's 25 reps a set, and it's 5 sets, but just bear with me for a second and let me explain. So I first get onto the leg curl machine and I go ahead and pick the most challenging weight I can possibly control for 10 reps of as slow and controlled as possible. Once I finish those 10 reps, I immediately hop off the machine and pick up some decently heavy dumbbells and do 15 reps of RDLs. I'm still loving doing RDLs with my butt slightly tapped against a wall for some slight stability and just starting and stopping where the most tension is on my hamstrings. That's just how I personally right now am preferring to do my RDLs. But if you prefer to just do them standing up in the normal position, you can do that as well. This is just personally right now what I am loving to do. So I do that for 5 sets. So you're doing 10 of the leg curls, getting off, and then doing 15 of the RDLs. And although this superset is high rep, super challenging and difficult, it is so worth it. Even being on a cut, the growth and strength increase I have seen on my hamstrings has been ridiculous, and I definitely attribute it to doing this superset, and I make sure to do it every week. So I definitely challenge you guys to try this one out. Then I move over to the next exercise, which is going to be another superset on the leg extension machine. I think you guys have seen this little superset before on my channel, but that's just because this is still my go-to for quad isolation work and what I just love doing the most. So I like to sit down on the leg extension machine, pick the heaviest weight I can control 10 reps of, get those babies out as best as I can. And obviously as I go through these sets, I get a little bit more tired and I try to pump them out as quick as I can because my legs are on fire. But anyways, then I drop the weight and I do 15 reps on each leg for single leg extensions. And you guys are about to see some real cute faces because this workout, it doesn't hurt at all. It's a breeze. It's so easy. You guys definitely want to do this one. But in reality, this thing freaking burns. It's a killer, but no quad superset will kill your quads like this one does, or at least it does for me. And then some weeks I will just stop there and feel it was more than enough, especially depending how heavy I lifted. And then other weeks I feel like I can do just a little bit extra. So I will go ahead and pick some light weight and just pick a few exercises to end the workout. So this week it ended up being some stiff leg deadlifts with some wide stance box squats in a superset with 3 sets of 15 reps. Starting off with the stiff leg deadlifts, you want to keep your legs as stiff as possible. I like to keep my knees right right out of lockout with just a little bit of a bend, but nothing crazy. This is not an RDL. You're keeping your legs stiff. You're not bending them through the movement. And then you're just allowing your hips to fall back and you're leaning over like you're picking something up off the floor. And that weight will go down as low as your flexibility. So that is why the ending position on this exercise will be a little bit different for everybody. I'm quite flexible, which is why I can bring the bar down so low. Then I will go ahead and put the bar on my back and get into that wide stance box position. Through this exercise, since we are in a wide stance, we're getting a lot more glute activation. So I do make sure to end all that weight when I'm sitting down on my backside. And as I come up, I really focus on driving through my heels and squeezing my glutes at the top just to get the most out of my glutes in this exercise possible. And that is the entire workout. I have a chest workout coming up for you guys next. It was supposed to be this workout, but my gym was super busy and yeah. So expect that coming up in the next couple of videos, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And until the next one, bye guys.